Hey guys, Fox Camera here. Today we're starting a Railroader playthrough, and I'm here with my wonderful father. We're both just so happen to be steam engineers, licensed, so we're here to have some fun today. You want to introduce yourself, Dad?
Yeah, well, as Cameron mentioned, I do have a Steam certificate in steam traction engines here in the province of Saskatchewan, so that's my history there.
Yeah, and then I'm a Class 5 boiler operator, so yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. So, I guess we're starting
Sure.
out a brand new world here in Railroader. We gotta, yeah, re-rail this locomotive from the storm that
Okay.
apparently ripped through here. Do you want to re-rail this locomotive and then I could drive the
You're gonna
locomotive
have to
out,
teach
or
me
do you
how to
want me
do
to
it.
re-rail and you drive the locomotive out? Because we gotta
Yeah,
tow it
sure.
to the
Let's
shed.
start with that.
All right, I'll
I'm
re-rail it.
done.
Yeah, you remember you have to control click on the locomotive and whatever to see how fast you're going.
So they actually give it to you, and it's not on the track. Is that
This one, yeah, the one on the side here, it's completely damaged. It's kind of cool how the world starts out. You literally have one decent locomotive. This thing has no coal, no water, and it's 0%, I believe, or 70% condition. I think it used to be 0. So yeah, basically when the condition isn't 100% in this game, I believe it uses more coal, water, basically isn't as efficient to run. Something to that effect. All right, you got that bad Larry Johnson over there steamed up, Dad, or
oh oh you want
number
me to
two?
go to the other one? I see.
Yeah, we need number two.
So you should like how do you actually re-rail? Like what? How did you do that?
All right, so re-railing, you go up to the locomotive. It's kind of hard to explain, but you just like go up really close and look at it, and then you hold control and tap R a couple times until you see the wheels are on the track, and then you're good to go. Another way to tell if you're derailed is if you are flying too fast through a corner, like for example, right here where there's a 25, if you're going over 30 in that, you may find you're whipping up a bunch of dust, and that's because part of your train's derailed. It's kind of cool. I don't think we need the tutorial. I've played this a couple times, so I'll X that
Okay.
off.
Um,
Yeah, you can just
So
pull
I'm just
that.
checking things out here. This one does have flameage in the boiler, and I'm just checking
Does have
see what our
flameage.
water
Okay,
is like. 100%.
perfect.
Let's see, 100%
Yeah, I kind
oil.
of hope Railroader implements actually having to feed your own water and preferably shovel coal or something, because a steam simulation more close to Derail Valley would just be the cat's meow. Absolutely perfect.
So I think I need to select this locomotive because it's telling me here we are.
Yeah, you have to
I was
hold
gonna say I'm just
control
gonna
and
select this.
click on it. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm just looking here, and it's saying 4.5 tons of coal, 3,000 gallons of water. So
Yes.
I think I'm
Yeah, you're good on all those.
Yeah, so that's good. And we have flame,
Yep.
and let's check things out here. And I believe we're good and oiled here as well.
Sure.
So
All right. Beauty. You want me to pull it forward then?
yeah, I'll go for it.
Sure. Let's hear it. There we go.
This is the one single locomotive that they give you that's operational, and the other one we
To
have to work
start,
on, or
yeah.
what?
That's why I'm thinking once we kind of get started here, I might put our railroad into debt so that we have the 442 as the passenger train engine. I kind of want an 060 as a switcher, and maybe Mikado or something for the heavy loads. I guess we'll take a look here at what we can afford. Because, yeah, two locomotives for any rail line is just not enough. Because you could have loads that need to go to or from the interchange in Ella, Whittier, and then Bryson later in the game and whatnot. And at the same time, you have to send a locomotive to go get logs. All right, you can back that up, Dad. I actually popped off, so you can stop it.
You want me to stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the point is, you kind of need a good handful of locomotives. There's no real way around that, right? So
Okay, so we're backing up, are we? Are
backing
you
all
good?
the
You're
way
good.
up towards the sawmill, pick up, what is this, the number one? Yeah. And then
Okay. Well,
we'll.
let me know when I'm good to back up here.
Yeah, you're good. I think I have your switch lined in. So.
We're actually gonna tow that old locomotive out of there. Is that the plan?
Straight up out of there, and then we're gonna just drop it off in the repair shed. Oh yeah, I guess we better check if we have any staff in the engine shed.
So
Yeah, we only
basically,
have
the
one.
rule is you don't when you're gonna hook up to something, you don't do it past 5 miles an hour. Correct?
Yeah, that's probably a good rule of thumb. Past that, you kind of risk, yeah, damaging stuff.
Okay.
But then again, like you are still a ways away, so you don't really have to
Yeah,
be
I'm
doing
just gonna.
5 mile an hour until you're a car length away.
Well, I'm doing 6.
Yeah,
So
I'm watching. And I think this locomotive, since it's at 70%, it might run as is if we have water and coal in it. But yeah, it's out of both. So I guess on the way into the shed, we could stop. Or do we have any coal over here? I forget. Did they give us a coal car? Ah, yes, they did. Okay, beauty. So I guess we'll have to put the coal car back after we...
there we go.
All right, let's haul that out of here, father. And
We're not gonna worry about brake lines. We're just gonna reuse the
yeah,
independent.
when it's just a locomotive like that on fairly fat, flat ground, an
Yeah.
independent should be sufficient. Like heck,
Okay.
even in real life, I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day, they used to not even hook up the air if you weren't going more than a mile or two out of the yard.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I start, where am I going? Just so I understand.
So yeah, you're pulling straight out of here, right? And I think on the way back to the engine shed, let's stop at the coal tower here and fill it up if there is
All
coal in
right.
here.
I'm
Yeah,
just
there's
pulling out.
1,000 pounds
I'm
of
just pulling
coal.
out to the switch then.
Sure, no problem. So yeah, there's only like, what is that? Half a ton of coal? Yeah, 1,000 pounds. So that's some coal, but yeah, we'll have to do it again once we get our coal car over there. And it looks like they gave us a caboose too. I don't know if we want that or not, because if we buy the fancy first class Pullman coach, it makes 1.25 as much money for passenger hauls if it's at the very back of the train. Now I don't know if that means if there's a caboose at the back you don't get that, but just to be safe, maybe we shouldn't use it.
Yeah, I don't think passenger trains ever had cabooses. We'd only want one for free.
Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, we do have a caboose. I just don't really know what to do with it for now. And my past saves, I think I just sold it.
Clear there.
Yeah, you can hit the independent. Let's see. Track's all set. Yeah, you're golden.
Golden, okay.
And then just
We're
try
going
and line up the locomotive with the coal conveyor and the water tower. Let's just put something in it so we can at least move it under its own power.
Okay. Well, actually, let's see. Then I need to jump off and go to the.
I'm watching. I'll kind of give you a rough idea. PETR.
Climb up here. See if I can.
So hold on. Our locomotives are named Peter 1, Peter 2. That's kind of funny.
Oh, boy, they stop fast.
Yeah, that's one of my dislikes of this game. I wonder if there's a setting to make it more realistic. Maybe we can play around with that. Tad more back, Dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
5 feet or so. Maybe, yeah.
Break off 1 sec.
Perfect. There we go. It's cooling up.
Hop out of here. I'm gonna get buried.
Yeah, you don't want to get buried alive. It's kind of interesting how they give us almost the same.
There too?
Huh?
Is that water right behind us too?
Yeah, it's right there. So you'll have to just chuff 5 feet again or so.
So are we full of coal, or did it actually run
No,
out?
it only has half a ton in the tower. We have to bring our coal car.
Nice.
The coal car is at the interchange, and
so now
I think it's
full.
full.
Up and do
Yeah.
water or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're good to back up here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I think they made the
Oh,
braking a
oh, it
little
only rotates in and
yeah,
let's see here.
yeah.
Okay, no, I don't know.
Forward just a
Let
tad
me
from the look of it. Yeah, just a
here. I'll
tad.
let you. Oh,
You
I
want
don't
me
need
to
that.
you want me to do it or
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
does that thing come down or does it just
yeah,
move
it comes
side
down on
to
its
side?
own, man. Watch, I'll show you.
Oh, I see.
So let's see. No, I need Peter
I was
2
trying to get it to
here.
come down and it would only move side to side.
Wait, what's going on here?
Yep.
Is
You want
there
me to? I'll
brakes
leave
on?
dependence on here. You want me to move it a little bit?
Yeah, just a tad forward. Okay, that should be good. See, it comes down on its own. Beauty.
Nice. So is
So
this a fully functional locomotive then? All once we get cold water, does it need repairs?
essentially, but it needs repairs first. It's only 70%.
Does that mean you have to hire a crew, or how does that work?
Yeah, I was actually just gonna ask you. So we have one crew member at the engine service house from the look of it for $50 a day per car. Do you think we should hire two?
Oh, you tell me at the very beginning of a game like this, would you just start with one?
We could try. It's just repair times will be twice as long. But
Oh, I see.
yeah, that's kind of
Well,
how it
if you
works,
think
right?
there's gonna be enough work that we can keep two people busy, then I guess go for two. But
Well, it really comes down to how much are we gonna damage locomotives and rolling stock, right? So
yeah,
I guess we can
but
leave it at
early
one
on,
for
like
now.
you don't wanna hire more staff than you
Yeah,
absolutely
true.
need, just because you got to keep costs low. So what's the bare minimum we can get away with is really the question.
Well, my way of thinking on that, Dad, is it's a double bay shed, right? So if we have two locomotives in there, say each with tenders that need repair and the locomotives themselves, does it make sense to only have one guy running both? I don't know.
So will this thing flip up on its own, or do I have to stop it?
I think when
Oh,
it's full, it goes up.
yeah, I think it just did. That
Yeah,
answers that.
perfect.
Okay, I
So
think we're
yeah, just
good. So
back
we're just
that
gonna back
into the
up now,
shed
or
real
what?
quick, and then we can grab our coal car. Drop that in.
You want me to back up into the shed?
Yeah, we're just gonna drop off Peter number 1 here. PETR. That's interesting. I wonder where that came from.
Yeah. Do they just do they assign that, or?
Yeah, I don't know if we can change that or not, but
So I'm going straight ahead. I see.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool how they give us almost the same locomotive though. The number 2's a 260, and then we got a 460.
Yeah.
I think they can haul roughly the same amount. Guess we'll see. Oh yeah, we got to set Peter number 1 to
Bringing her in nice and.
Whittier repair track. Same with the tender.
How far back should I go?
I would just put it, make sure it's in the shed, and then it should be good.
Oh, it should be good.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna put anything in front of it, eh?
Probably not at this stage. I think that's the only thing that's broken.
Well, there we are.
All right, now you can come out of the shed and then back up through the interchange, because
You
we
want
gotta
you
put
want hook
our
them?
coal car.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want hook these?
yeah, no, I didn't. You just have to click the knuckle. It's easy, and then shift.
Okay.
What is it? Shift click for the air, but you didn't even hook up the air, so.
I didn't hook up the air. Yeah, we're good. So okay.
So, do you want to order the Ella track and bridge right now, or should we get our locomotives first and then get into the work?
Well, how long does it take to order that stuff?
Well, whenever the interchange gets serviced next. So we could buy locomotives first. It's a couple hours away in game. We do have some control over in game time, right?
Wow.
So,
I'll let you be the best judge. You've played this more than I have, so.
all right. I guess we'll start setting up our contracts. But I think we probably. What do you think? Do you agree we should get like an 060, kind of like 6166, 2166 locomotive that we have
Well,
in our city here, or?
at this early stage, do we really need another locomotive? Like, I'm just wondering, like, can we get by
Okay,
without
well,
stuff?
let me tell you, yes, we kind of do, because we need a dedicated passenger engine. The first engines are pretty slow as far as passenger train standards go. And then we need a dedicated logging locomotive, right?
Okay. Well, if you think that that's the
And
best
then,
approach,
right, but here's the other thing is, and then we need a couple locomotives available in Ella, Whittier, etc., and then at the interchange here to be able to haul stuff around the map, right? It's really annoying having to drive a locomotive empty across the map just to pick something up, right? It's not very efficient, shall we say, you know?
yeah.
So I don't know, what do you think? It also would be nice to have more than one passenger coach.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not much of a
if we can
train.
afford it, if you think we can do it without bankrupting ourselves, go for it.
Well, I guess that's something we can talk about. What do you think we should do? Let's see what locomotives cost. I definitely think we need a bigger, yeah, like a Mikado or a consolidation.
Mhm.
I mean, we're a big railroad, you know. Railroads often are in debt, so it's nothing out of the ordinary, right?
Right, it's just a question of you have to grow slowly, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't want to grow too fast because that's how you go bankrupt, I'm sure.
Oh, probably. It's
If you
just,
buy
dude,
beyond your means,
what if
if you
we
buy
get
beyond
a train that weighs over 1,000 tons? Do you really think a 260 is gonna pull that? I mean,
okay,
it'd be pretty darn gutless, that's for sure.
silver nails. Um,
We can get a logging Mikado for 16 grand. Or we could get a big 280 consolidation for 23. What do you think?
well, what's going to do the job?
A
Let's not go
a
fancy.
282 would do it. A
Let's
280
go with
would
what's
do it.
gonna. Yeah, let's just go with what's gonna do the job. Let's not go fancy. We can worry about fancy later when we get
So
lots of quan.
perhaps grab a logging Mikado and what, a switcher, and then that's good for now, or what?
Okay, yeah, let's go conservative.
All right.
We don't
So
bankrupt ourselves because we have to pay interest on that, right?
yes, yes, sir.
No.
But
Hey,
at
so
this,
you mentioned something about a bridge at Ella or something. Does that mean that we can't go from here to Ella right now? We
no,
have to
we can
buy.
go to Ella. The bridge site is past Ella by a
Oh
mile,
yeah, okay.
or
Yeah,
half
yeah.
a mile, or so. Yeah,
Okay, so for now we can just operate between East Whittier, Whittier, and Ella. Like
that
we
is
can
correct.
already.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Connolly. Remember the logging camp?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So, all right, I
Gotcha.
guess I'll start taking loans out because we do need a couple locomotives. Like we do.
Okay.
Bare minimum, I'm thinking two. I guess we'll see. So, 5 grand. There we go. We got 20, 25, 26. Okay.
Okay.
So if 26,000. Okay. That's literally a logging Mikado and a little switcher. So I guess
Did you
that's
say
what
something
we'll
about a
have to do.
bridge? Do we have to pay for that bridge?
Yes.
Wow.
It's only like a couple $100 to $1,000 though. It's not that bad.
Oh well, that's good.
Yeah.
We
So here we
can't
go.
just
I
go
bought
and
a
ask
logging Mikado. Do you want to come take a look at our new
yeah.
engine?
We
So
can't just go
this,
and ask the government to help us build a bridge.
yeah, we might be able to. I wonder if we could take another loan now.
Okay, so where's our like where does that new locomotive then where
It's
does
at
it
East
go at?
Whittier Interchange. Come take a look, Dad. So it's
Oh,
two leading axle, 8 drivers, and two at the back. So
so it's
it's
the
a
number
good,
one there.
solid, mid-range kind of steamer that will do anything other than extremely high speed, but it will pull damn near anything because it
Number
has
10.
small drivers. Whereabouts are you, Dad?
I'm just right beside you here, right beside the number 10 locomotive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and we can actually pick numbers for it and whatnot. So, but yeah, that's
It
basically our heavy haul locomotive. What we'll have to.
is a honey. Wow.
Yep. And then what I'm thinking here, Senior, is basically number 6166 here at our museum. So take a look.
Oh, you got to number it.
Well, I will number it. Watch.
Okay.
Let's see here. Customize. Because
Yeah.
that locomotive
So
should be 6166, not 2166 like it is now. I'm going to call it 6166 because that's how it's been most
speaking
of
of
its
our
CPR life.
locomotive, yeah, speaking of our locomotive in Saskatoon, was it 2166 or 6166?
Originally in 1910, apparently it was 2166, but if you read through the literature that's online and most of its CPR service life and all of its classmates that are 060s, they are, it was always 6166 as far as I can find. But I guess since Boomtown takes place in 1910, it kind of makes sense. But then again, if most of its revenue dollar days were at 6166, wouldn't you think that's worth memorializing? I don't know. It's kind of weird topic, isn't it? If
Yeah.
anything, they should have like, both numbers on the train, 2166 and 6166.
Do they at least have a plaque that says that?
No, I
Oh,
don't
I
think
got.
so. It's
They
all
should.
quote unquote 2166.
Like, fine, you want to
So
set it at the year 1910, fine, but at least put a plaque there that says here's the
yeah,
history of
later
you
on,
know.
or for the most of its CPR history, it
You
was
know what?
6166, right? Yeah.
We should actually write the museum or talk to them next time we're there. Suggest
Yeah,
that.
that at least they should be telling people it is CPR 6166 because that's, what most people would know it as, right? I don't know.
Okay, so what are you doing right now?
Well,
Just
we just
running around.
ordered our two locomotives. I was
Oh,
thinking we could order a couple more coaches. What do you think? Like maybe one or two?
well, I guess we're gonna need one, right? One or
Yeah.
two, yeah. But we're down to $439.
I know.
So
I
how
can
does that
take
work?
out more money because we have more assets now that are worth more, right?
Mm.
Thank you, government.
Well, I'm gonna be the conservative, pretend to be a conservative railway president here and say, like you always have to
Stop
don't
bleeding
overbuy,
money. Yeah,
right?
it
Like
makes
only
sense.
buy what we absolutely need until we can get some cash flow going.
Well, what I really want is a Palace observation car and a Palace car.
Yeah,
Because
well,
those are
money,
kind of
money,
first
yeah,
class, right? That was the moneymaker of trains.
right.
So I'm going to buy one of those really quick. There we go. That's our back of the train. And, I mean, yeah. Between the Palace car, what do you think, Dad? Should we buy a 50 passenger first class Palace car or should we buy a all steel 1915 lightweight coach that hauls 84 passengers?
I know I sound like a money grubber here, but what's gonna make us the most money fast? Because we need
Yeah,
to,
84
make money.
passengers. So I guess we'll do that and worry about class later.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, we have a bit of a problem here now, though.
Ooh, what? You ran out of space?
Okay, so take a look here. Peter 100 is our back of the train. Peter 7000 here is middle or front of the train. And
Oh,
Peter 250 over here uh, needs to either be first or second in the train. So we're going to have to do some shunting around for sure.
Yeah, just like move them around and like
Yeah.
do that
I
electronically.
guess I'll just grab the Mikado
You can't like
here.
pick it up. Yeah, you can't like pick it up and just move it like some games.
I don't think so. This is, yeah. This is
Make it
more
work.
realistic. You're not lifting a, 150,000 pound coach like that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That Mikado's just beautiful. Hey, look at that valve gear. I like Mikados.
Right.
Like, no wonder Mikados were pretty popular because they could pull the entire planet,
Well, they got small
right?
wheels,
Yeah.
so they have high, yeah, like lots of power. They just wouldn't be that fast, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Small drivers like that? No. It would move anything, though. Just not that fast. I think it tops out like 30 or 40 mile an hour, which is all right if you're hauling a, 1,000-ton train or more, which it does do all right at. I know that from experience. So,
So in the prairies in North America, you would have used that for a yard engine, but you probably wouldn't have used it to move loads, right? It's not fast enough.
it depends. It's called a logging Mikado because they did use it for logging. Logging, one logging car was very friggin' heavy, right?
Oh yeah, it's for
So,
heavy loads not going so fast. But if you're trying to zip across the prairies fast, you're going to use different locomotive.
oh yeah, like that's why I was saying I'd love to have the 442 Atlantic or whatever they call it because that thing just flies. Remember on our other safe, Dad? We'll get one of those when we can afford it. And now, okay, the next, what do we do now? I think I'm going to use the little switcher here to pull the coal car ahead. And put the coal car in front of the Mikado. Alright, I'll figure this out. It's just kind of a mess how we ordered things.
Yeah, I see the coal car over here.
Yeah.
Well, is the coal car full?
Yes, it's full. We got to put it into place. That's why I was going to move it in front of the Mikado.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go for a ride on the coal car. Pull it.
Alright, I'm moving the switcher out. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I really don't like how fast the locomotives stop in this game. It's kind of ridiculous.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like, heck, they stop faster than a car does.
Yeah, that is what it is. Not
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know, maybe it's for arcade kind of style gameplay, but still, I'm not a big fan. Like, look at that. I just touched the brake and it stopped. Like,
right. Don't hit me too hard. I'm still sitting on the car. You'll put me flat on my ass.
yeah. So yeah, I really like this 060 quote-unquote switcher because it's literally what we have in our city here at our museum. So, and it's really cool. I've actually used this 060 when I have moved 1,000-ton trains with it. It's just, it's not fast doing it. But that, you know, that's the power of Steam, right? And I don't know if it would do it up a absolutely gnarly grade or not, but, you know, that's why we have a Mikado.
So explain what you're doing exactly here. Then you're gonna connect this to the front of that other locomotive.
Yeah, just to clear the track, right? And now what we have to do is pull this 84 passenger coach out of here so that this can be at the back of the train, right? We kind of have to assemble our train now. I probably should have ordered the 84 passenger thing first, but I didn't know it would spawn kind of like that. Oh well. This is all logistics of a railroad, right? Had to do that in real life too.
That locomotive off to the side now, or what?
Nope. I gotta go grab the 84 passenger coach because it can't be behind the first class, right? Otherwise it won't give us our bonus.
Oh, so you're gonna go all the way back and pick up the other car and put it on the front.
Pretty much, yeah. I think we, you know, to have a train you need at least 3 cars, so our passenger train. Or wait, yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna haul the back car to the next siding, and then we'll just assemble our passenger train that way. Even easier. I don't want to use the Mikado as the passenger engine, though. It's not fast enough. Ooh, we banged that a little hard. A little on the spicy side.
What happens? Do you do damage?
No, it wasn't that fast, but...
No, but I'm just wondering if you hit it like too fast, can you damage locomotive?
Yes, you can damage tender, locomotive, cars. Really depends. What's going on here? Oh shoot! There's e-brakes on here. We can just release that. There we go. So I'm basically just gonna back this into the siding beside it, so that you'll see what I mean in a minute. So that the 60 passenger and the 84 passenger are in front.
Wow, this locomotive has almost no coal in it, dude.
This one, really?
Yeah, I'm just looking in the hopper here.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that seems about right. Pay all that money for a brand new locomotive, no coal in it.
Right. So,
yeah.
Yeah, buying a car with an empty gas tank.
Yeah, exactly.
So the deal, what are we gonna have to do then? We're gonna have to get that coal car pretty fast over to the tower.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next once things are out of the way. Yeah. And then I want to get this switcher out of here. We might use the 060 as the logging locomotive for now, or maybe we'll use the 260 or something. I guess we'll see. What do you think? Should we use 6166 for logging, or?
Well, I'm biased. I like the 6166 just because of the locomotive it represents.
I know, right? I like it too. I kind of want to use it. Maybe we should use it as the passenger engine to start. Oh, wow, that's a glitch and a half. Look at this. We're driving our coaches through the coal car. Wow.
Maybe from your vantage point. From mine, it didn't glitch. So.
Okay. We'll watch the video later. That was kind of funny.
It's nice and smooth on my end. And who among us has the most fancy video card?
Yeah, that probably would be me, wouldn't it? It's not that fancy though, 4080 Super. I mean, I guess it is the second best GPU currently, but you kind of need it for games these days. I'm still only at 100 FPS with OBS going here.
Only.
Well, what? You're probably getting that as is without all the extra stuff open.
Oh, only 100 FPS. Yeah, if I'm reading this right, I don't think we have much water in this thing either. So.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Right, well, right out of this yard is the water tower, right? So
Well,
we'll stop by there.
Should we grab
So
the
what?
coal car and get it up there? Let's grab the coal car and get it up there first. Get this thing moved down.
Yeah, okay. I'm just backing up to the 84 passenger here.
Oh wow, what a tiny water hatch on this thing. Look at that. Huh.
Yeah, it's cute, hey? If you notice, Dad, even the tender here is identical to the tender in, our 6166 has. Which is pretty cool.
Really?
Almost everything, yeah. The tender door, everything. Next time you're at the Boomtown there, let's take a look. Like, I'm talking the perspective from the cab looking back, right? Alright, so you think I should leave this here and just, put the coal car away first?
Well, yeah, let's get that serviceable because we need to get.
Do you want to put the coal car away? I'll just watch. You can drive. I don't want to do all the driving.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
cool.
So let's unhook then.
Yeah, leave the coach there. It's already unhooked, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what do you think? 6166 passenger locomotive for now?
Well, I'll leave that to your good judgment. You have a lot more experience this game than I do.
I mean, I liked 6166 a lot more than number 1 and 2, that's for sure. The only thing that's cool about number 1 is it's kind of like the Petticoat Junction locomotive, Literally.
Okay,
The way the wheels are separated like that and everything, that's totally what it reminds me of.
Oh, I meant to go forward. There we go. I just kissed that. I just kind of pushed that car back a little bit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see that. You did a Dutch drop.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna have to go past the coal and water tower and then back in that way.
There's another locomotive with a bell on. Do you hear that?
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh,
Why
that's
is
the
number
one in the
2's
shop.
bell going off?
Yeah, the one in the shop.
No.
That was probably me.
Yeah, you might have accidentally hit B or something.
Yeah, here, let me just flip over to that mode.
There we go, I shut it off. Oh, what?
Oh, okay, well, I just...
You just started it? Jeez.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if it stops now. There we go.
Don't touch it
Wow,
again.
how many people does it take to shut off a bell?
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
Okay, well, I guess I better change back to this locomotive now.
Yep.
Okay, now how far up are we going? Because
Well, we definitely have to clear the switch right about here. So you're, I don't know, 4 or 5 car lengths? You'll see here. Because it's the track going into the shed that you have to back that into, right?
oh, I see. We're gonna have to back up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But well, we have a problem though.
What's that? Nail the brakes.
Nail it.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Oh, I'm just checking here. So, oh no, never mind. Our coal cars on the front. We're all good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I did things the way I did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. Okay, are we good? Back up.
Yes, sir. Oh, that valve gear is just majestic, doing its thing.
Right. Try not to smack into our end.
I already set the switch too, so you don't gotta worry about that. Just back
How
up.
far?
You're good. Keep it coming. You need your car length away. All right. Put the Johnson bar 100% forward. All right. Let's see here. So we got to set this coal car to unload at what's this place called? Yeah, right here. So there we go. Now, if you hit tab, Dad, you should be able to see the highlighted spot where it's going.
Right. Better slow down.
No, you're doing an okay pace. You need to
well, I
keep
was just
going a
way
car
up
length ahead at least.
Hold on. Oh, you mean you? Oh, we can put it right at the
Yes,
end.
it has to. This is
Sorry,
where
I
it
figured.
dumps, Dad. Right here.
Oh, okay. I figured we had to put it underneath where the
No,
collector
no,
was
no.
there.
It
Oh,
dumps straight into this. I don't know what they call this. Conveyor
okay.
system, I guess.
Well, good thing you're here because I wouldn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna walk up here so I know where to stop.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
Yeah, that's
That was
probably. Yeah, well, yeah, that's perfect. Yep, beauty.
Okay.
Alright, you can back her up.
Brake lines off.
I'll check that. I think I just hit the knuckle.
Oh, okay. Do that. Can you damage a brake line in this game? Yeah, they're off.
I don't think you can damage it, but it will dump your air, right?
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if
And then
it would
you
actually,
might have
like,
to wait for that to charge back up, but
Right, but you can't actually like bugger up your hoses.
no, I don't
in this
think
game?
so.
Ah, okay.
Oh wait, what the heck? What's going on with 6166 here?
So yeah, we can load this one. We can get some coal going in this one. How far do I have to go back here?
Why is 6166 not doing anything? Oh, is that why?
Okay, I could just go back a little more here. Are we gonna put some coal in this one now? Coal and water?
Yeah, you can go for that. I'm just trying to see why. What's going on here? Oh, it's applied. That's the problem.
Okay, well I'm gonna move number 10 here.
So this is alright. And this is the car that has to be at the back. Perfect. First class.
Okay. I'm moving up then to load this baby.
Oh, this game sure keeps you busy though. You kind of see how it's a two-person game, not really a one.
Yeah, we don't even have much going on yet.
I know, right? We're just shunting around kind of thing. That's part of what I love about these Steam Train games. You just get lost.
But I have to say though, my favorite part of this game is just letting her rip down the track.
Oh, I know, right? Especially when you have that 442 Atlantic as your passenger engine. It's just glorious. Rip 50, 60 mile an hour wherever the heck you want. Or wherever you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna back up here a little bit and Yeah, you think it'd be like when you buy these locomotives, you think it'd be like a really top-notch car dealership where they fill your tanks and stuff
Yeah,
before
no
you
doubt.
do
Full
you fire
water,
home,
full
right?
coal, good to rip, fully lubed kind of thing. Yeah. And back in the day, they probably did do things like that, but maybe not by the 50s.
Yeah. Boy, it was low. This thing's it's not even a big water tender, and it's still like taking its time here filling.
Oh, I know, right?
Now I noticed this water spout, you can swivel it away. If you forget, can you damage it if you like drive past it with
I
another
think it
locomotive?
just kind of glitches through the locomotive or whatever. Ah, beauty. Well, we have our 3 coaches hooked up.
Nice.
I
Nice load
guess
with fuel
for
here.
one of the first runs we could do is we have to go get logs. We really do. So I guess we could take. Do you want to take the Mikado to go get logs, maybe? When you're done there?
Hang
Yeah,
on.
pull forward. Why don't we go get logs really fast, Dad?
Oh, we gotta get coal here. Or actually, this one's not too bad. What do we
Well,
got
just
here?
top it off then, and then let's give her. I'll set the what's it called, the sawmill cars to go pick up. I like to pick up at this track here because
I
it
just
does
missed it.
fit the whole set of cars. So I
Just
think
missed
that's
it.
Connolly load at I forget L2, something like that.
Okay, so what am I doing now?
Come on over to the sawmill cars. Let's do a quick load to the sawmill or whatever, and then perhaps go from there. See where we're at for time. Doesn't take long to go get logs, so you still calling up all beauty.
Yeah, actually, it was lower than I thought.
Oh, I don't like this whistle. That's a little wimpy for an engine
It's
of
not
this
bad.
size. Yeah, but let's see, what do we got here? Um, how does that sound? No, that's more like shunter than hauler. What's this?
That's an absolute Goliath of a locomotive, dude.
Yeah, isn't that a bit better?
Yeah, but you got that big sound, and yet you have this little dinky locomotive.
This isn't a dinky locomotive though. This is
Okay,
the Mikado.
we're done. We're good.
282
I'm
is
gonna let
pretty
you
big,
pilot.
man.
I'm gonna let you pilot us. If I do it, we'll
The
take
only
us all
thing
day.
bigger than a 282 is like a Decapod or like the Berkshire Polar Express engines and whatnot. Oh,
Okay, I'm
whoops.
gonna let you take us.
I'm still on 61, 66 here. Well, you can just pull forward, Dad. I already have
Well,
your
how
track
far?
lined in. We're just going straight ahead, picking up the sawmill flats.
Oh,
The log
it's actually
cars, right?
it's the other forward apparently. Yeah.
And let's see here. Yeah, the
So
Decapod would be pretty cool to get at some point too.
the cars are picking up or where?
Just straight ahead, Dad. Like, look on the map where I am, and it's just that little siding by the 57-mile marker.
Oh yeah, okay, straight ahead there. Yeah, yeah, I see them.
So yeah, I think this would be really cool to do at least, twice
Oh,
a week for a good hour or so. Father and son time. In 30, 40, 50 years, man, when you pass on, I'll be able to look back at this if nothing else. And if other people want to watch in the meantime, cool. They can enjoy. You know, but this is the kind of thing I can memorialize as father and son time. Never forget, right? Do you
So
ever
this
think of things?
locomotive, my window's open, but I actually can't walk out. Is this one of those locomotives where it won't let you walk out on the rail?
I think you should be able to. I
'Cause it wouldn't let me, but
Let's see. Is there a
because
way to like
I was hoping I
crouch?
could walk out to the front so I could actually watch and
Yeah, I
but
don't know why it doesn't let you. That's weird, hey?
yeah.
Maybe
So
if
I'll
the
just
devs of Railroad or ever watch this, maybe they'll fix that. Cause yeah, it's straight up to be able to squeeze through. I don't know why it doesn't work. So if you want to man the locomotive, I could just sit up front or something and kind of monitor from there, man at each end,
okay. Well, I gotta hook this hose up.
and then I can hit switches and whatnot for you.
So you hold down, is it the shift key when you do this, and it'll actually, yeah,
You
okay,
hold
that
shift and click, and then yeah, it'll move your angle cocks for you
your valves, yeah,
for the
turn
air.
on your valves for you. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I guess I gotta pick a spot where I can actually see. Yeah, that's so annoying that I can't walk out on the rails on that locomotive. Okay, well,
Yep.
I guess
Well,
I'm gonna
maybe
ride on
I'll
the.
post this video and then make a complaint about that to the devs and just say, why in the logging Mikado can I not, you know, use it for its intended purpose, the front door, right?
Yeah, well, I guess I might as well just hang out at the front here with you because there's really no point in me being at the back, is there?
I mean,
Can't
not
fit.
really if you want to run it
Oh,
with just the bar or, yeah, like the UI. Go for it.
yeah. Okay, we're backing up here.
Yep. But yeah, the other cool thing about making a series like this, Dad, is, yeah, I'll have recording of playing steam trains with Dad. Gotta admit, that'll be pretty cool, hey, in the future.
I'll have that to like it. Yeah, I just wanted to park myself here so that I know when it's happening.
Yeah. Make sure to set your reverser not at 100%, otherwise you waste coal and water.
Yeah, normally I would have, but I knew I was stopping right away.
Well, you got the power. You're hauling empty cars with a Mikado. It's only 200 ton. You got the power even at 50% reverser. Or 30.
Okay.
Alright, hammer it forward.
How far up is our switch?
At the 25, roughly. The 25
It's not
speed
that
limit.
far.
Yeah, but get us up to speed because it's uphill from there.
Okay, well, as long as you're gonna go and switch that for me, then I can.
I'm
get up
already
to
doing
speed
that.
out.
Yeah, get her up to a good 20-25. Heck, even
You figure
10%.
we can even make that corner at 25 is what you're thinking.
Oh, easily. Yeah. I do it all the time. Sometimes come down at almost 30. Let's just keep it cool around 25 though, just so we don't damage stuff.
Okay, well, there we go. We're in a coast now.
You might need 15% Johnson bar or so, we'll see. Yeah, there's Whittier. Oh yeah, I guess while we're en route, I might as well make sure. What do you think? Should I order Ella a track bridge right now?
Do you already have our track switches set farther down the line here? So.
Well, there isn't very many switches. We'll cross those bridges when we get to it.
Okay, well, I guess I can give her some smoke now, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Should I order for $1,000 the first phase of Ella Track and Bridge?
Well, I guess we're gonna need it, right?
Alright, I'll buy it. Because once we come back with logs, that'll be an income for us too, right? We get paid per log. So.
How fast can I go here? There's no speed limit posted.
25, 30 or so.
Okay.
You can tell by sound too if the rails and wheels are just squealing away. Maybe, you know, slow it down a tad.
Yeah, what's your rule of thumb? You can usually get away with maybe 4 over.
Yeah, that's about right. So at the 25, you could rip through at about 29 or so. 30 is where you heavily risk derailing. But then again, I have gone through here doing well over 30, and I have derailed in the past. Mainly coming down with the load, right? Not paying attention. So yeah, anything under 29 should probably be alright. Yeah, watch your speed, senior. You can just hear how spicy that is, huh?
Yeah. Is it that little spur line?
Not the first one, but the second one, I believe.
Yeah.
Because the problem with the first one is that I don't think it's long enough for the entire train. So we might as well just drop it off at a siding that can manage all the cars, not just, you know, 5 of them. When I expand the log train, or when we rather later on, yeah, we'll be using that short little spur and this one right here, second one. Oh, I really need a new mouse soon. My scroll wheel is just buggered. It scrolls the opposite way sometimes.
You're gonna have to sweet talk Santa.
Yeah, no doubt. So yes, Dad, it would really mean a lot to me if you could, you know, dedicate a good hour or so twice a week to this, so we could play Steam Trains and Railroader and share it with the world. It would be kind of cool, I think.
Cool. We'll try. Once we drop these off, I think my shift is about done for today.
Yeah, I get that. I think I'll get this beginning of... Yeah, I get it. And you're a busy man, I know. I think I'll get this posted up, and then we'll see if I feel up to doing a Derail Valley episode 5. Might look into that.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, look forward to branching into my second game, because all I've done is Derail Valley so far, so hopefully people enjoy it.
We're coming in here, yeah, about 19 miles an hour. We're not that far away here.
Yeah, you can go a little quicker if you really want, or...
Yeah,
I know the grade increases a bit up here, but...
Oh, gotcha. I was just thinking, don't you have to check the line here, make sure you've got the track set right?
Yeah, I think I probably do, but if not, I can just change which siding they're assigned to, right? But from the look of it, it seems accurate.
Okay.
Should probably make sure all of our wheel bearings are lubricated too. The last thing we need is a hot box that'll cause a bunch of damage.
Yeah, I checked the locomotive, but we haven't checked these cars, have we?
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe when we stop, we should.
So what happens if you forget to lubricate? If you ever
Yeah,
have,
you
like,
get a hot box. The wheels set on fire, just like real life. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather not deal with that because it sounds expensive and time-consuming to fix. And
That's
then
pretty cool.
it would lower our railroad reputation, right?
Okay, is this our spur line here?
Yes, it is. Looks like I guessed right. I like Connolly Creek L2 because this siding, yeah, this is all uphill right here, so be careful. Yeah, this siding will actually hold the entire set of cars, right? But when you add like 4 more cars or whatever, then I always use that first little spur we passed. But just for this, nah, it's fine. I just don't see the point in separating the train or going to 2 different places when one place will fill, you know, every car.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you need
is
to go
there a-
all the way to the end. You need to go like right to the bumper, Dad,
All right.
for it to fit. That's the only downside. Because there's just barely enough room for 10 cars at this siding. If you want more than that, that's why there's multiple sidings, right?
Hey, you gotta give her a little throttle here, eh? A little left
Yeah, that's what I was trying to warn you about. It is all uphill.
She's doing it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a Mikado. If this doesn't do it, no engine would.
Hey, there isn't a Shay in this game, is there?
You know, that's a great question. I don't think so,
Oh.
but I'll research it. Maybe I'll start a
Yeah,
save
they're
and
just
buy
actually
every
fun.
locomotive just to see. But if not, you know, that's a good point. We should maybe complain about that to the devs and just say, why is there no Shay for logging? Like, that's what they were for, is logging.
Wow. Yeah, they're just
Right,
so
so-
stunning to watch too.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Motion parts, like.
Well, yeah, it's like a steamship engine strapped to the one side of the locomotive, right? Now you hit the brake and golden. Looks like you have the bell on. Well, let's give
Oh,
a
that's
good
funny.
whistle
I-
toot
I-
and
Yeah, that's funny. I can't hear the bell.
do you hear the
Alrighty.
whistle at least?
Oh yeah.
Well, what do you think? We got 2 minutes till we hit the 1 hour mark. You want to just hit
Okay,
that and
well,
then
why
we'll...
don't we, well, let's check the cars for oil because then we might forget next time, right?
Yeah, that's true. So let's do that.
Let's
I
just
lubed
watch.
the first 2. Do you want to start from the locomotive side maybe? To lubricate the tender and stuff?
Okay, so you're gonna do, yeah, you'll do the cars then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, some of them.
Hey, does it cost you money every time you oil? I was just
I don't
wondering,
think
'cause,
so.
like, if it's at 98% and I hit 100, do they charge you the same amount as if it was like at
I don't
50%?
think they charge you, do they?
Oh,
Let's
okay,
see.
well, that's good.
I want to see here.
Yeah, you should.
No, our money stayed the same and I lubed it. Well, you got to remember, in the 50s, oil was dirt cheap, man. Everything was dirt cheap. Fuel, you know, nobody really accounted for that.
Okay, well, I think we're good. The locomotive's happy.
Yeah, why don't we Control T back to East Whittier and see if there's anything left to do, and if not, we'll kind of say our goodbyes and make an episode 2 in a few days or so, hey?
Okay, where do you want to meet? At the number 1 there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the number 2. So I don't know, what else do we have to do? I guess we could take our passenger train just to East Whittier the first, do you want to do that really fast?
Well, that's your call.
Or
son.
sorry, from East Whittier to Whittier. Yeah, why don't you hop on 6166? Let's just bring it forward and then that'll be episode 1. I'll let you drive it. I want to be in the brakeman side this time.
Okay, I gotta select the engine here.
Yeah.
and we're
Well,
good
you
to
can
go.
also just manually manipulate the controls, Dad, right? Like put the reverser fully forward, open the rag.
I guess.
Might as well for just this part.
That's a nice sound.
You know, I wish you and I could play like this natively on Derail Valley. That would be awesome. Actually have a steam simulation, actually need a brakeman, a fireman, you know. Because, like, if you only have a one-man train crew, you get a Lac Megantic train disaster where 72 oil tankers burn down half a city, right? You don't have one-man crew for a reason. So it'd be really cool if Derail Valley would, you know, understand that and natively support even a basic multiplayer where, you know, a father and son can just manipulate one train.
So, son, before I give her a little steam here, we have a one like the track we're on? Is that going to go straight to Whittier?
Oh,
or is
I'll
that
check
gonna-
real quick. Just keep the hammer down. Yeah, we're going straight to Whittier. I'll set your switches.
Okay. Well,
And then let's just assign our cars to Ella or whatever, and then, yeah, we can call it a
yeah,
night.
I'll give her some steam here. Then.
Perfect. I think it's kind of cool us using 6166 as the passenger engine for now. Until we can afford the Atlantic or whatever, I think that's probably not a bad idea. Passenger trains are supposed to be fast, though, so we should get a faster engine soon.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take it at 25 here.
Yep, no problem. I'm waiting for you at the station here, and then we can save, assign our cars, and call it a night. I look forward to our next episode, Dad. Hopefully, what day is it here? What, we're at Thursday, so maybe what, Sunday or Monday we'll make a second one?
Yeah. Maybe Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I would like to do more Railroader with Dad, but I do have to take his schedule into account. So for now, it'll be about 2 days a week or so, and we'll go from there. If you guys, really like and subscribe and build a following fast, I'm sure my dad would be open to doing more. It's really cool doing this father and son, not gonna lie. No other person I'd rather play this game with.
Oh, thank you, son. That's very nice.
Well, really, I mean, how often do you get two licensed Steam engineers playing with Steam trains virtually, right? I don't think I've seen one video like that on YouTube, so
Son, you'll have to let me know where you want me to.
yeah.
Stop here.
So just get your locomotive past the station and try as best as you can to line up the cars with the station, kind of like you would in real life.
Yeah,
Probably
I like to
slow her
bring it
down a
in
bit.
nice and smooth here. I'm all about the smooth stops, so
Yeah, as you should, right? Especially for the first class passengers. Now let's quickly
Right.
set this to go to Ella.
and I'm just
Copy to
putting train brake
coupled,
on,
and let's
independence
see.
on. I think we're good here.
Beauty. And we got 24 people loading. Let's see. Let's just let the train load up and then we'll hit save and call it at that. So yeah, thanks
Alrighty,
again,
son.
Dad, for after a long work day joining me to do this. It means a
You're
lot.
welcome, son.
I'm sure it means a lot to the viewers too. So
You're
we'll
welcome.
continue with this again soon.
Take care.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.